Welcome to the Depth Dive. Today we're embarking on a really fascinating mission. We want to unlock the power of precise language.
That's right.
We've gathered a collection of, well, sophisticated vocabulary words. These are the kind you often see in more advanced texts or discussions, but maybe don't use every day.
Words that pack a punch, you mean?
Exactly. So our mission is to really deep dive into them. Not just, definitions, but the nuances, the subtle power they hold.
And why choosing that exact right word can make such a difference.
Precisely. Think of it as a shortcut, maybe, to sharpening your expressive toolkit, making you more incisive in how you understand things, too.
A vocabulary workout.
Yeah. Okay, let's unpack this. Let's start with a word that, while it perfectly captures those moments of unexpected awkwardness, maybe even a bit of a psychological jolt. Discomfit.
Discomfit, yeah.
Now, discomfit, it isn't just about feeling, uncomfortable. It's a verb. It means to make someone feel uneasy, embarrassed, or genuinely thrown off their composure.
What's fascinating here, I think, is how discomfort goes beyond just like minor discomfort.
Right.
It implies a real disruption of their mental equilibrium,
Yeah.
An unsettling that leaves someone flustered, maybe even feeling a bit defeated in that moment.
Ah, okay. So you wouldn't use it for just a slightly awkward chat.
Probably not. It's more when their confidence or their ease is truly undermined, shaken.
That's a great distinction. So it's less physical, more mental or emotional, like asking a question that really catches someone off guard and they just sort of lose their train of thought.
Exactly that. It's about being thrown off your stride, like you said earlier. It's a
Yeah.
more active, almost adversarial, sometimes upsetting
Hmm.
of someone's composure.
Interesting. Okay, so from unsettling someone, let's maybe look at an attitude that causes those feelings. Flippant.
Flippant.
Yeah, flippant. It's an adjective. It means not showing a serious or respectful attitude. It's that dismissive, almost irreverent casualness, often when, the situation needs more seriousness.
This word really pins down a specific kind of disrespect, doesn't it?
It does.
It's not like outright aggression or rudeness necessarily, but it's a shallow, almost glib dismissiveness.
Glib. Yeah.
And the harm in a flippant remark often lies in just how casual it is. It implies the speaker doesn't think the topic or maybe the person is worth serious thought.
Right, like a student cracking a joke when they should be apologizing.
Exactly. Or someone brushing off a serious concern with a light comment.
I think we've all seen that. Or perhaps been guilty of it ourselves sometimes. That moment where you think, wow, they just completely dismissed something important.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so in stark contrast to that casual disregard, let's look at a quality showing immense inner strength. Forbearance.
Forbearance.
Yes.
Forbearance. It means patient self-control. It's about showing restraint and tolerance, especially when things are difficult.
What's really interesting about forbearance is that it's an active choice. It's not just passive endurance, like gritting your teeth.
It's the deliberate act of holding back, choosing patience, choosing restraint, even when you're provoked, or maybe when quick action feels justified.
So it suggests a kind of self-discipline.
A deep well of it, yes.
Yeah.
You see it in finance, like loan forbearance, where a lender holds back on demanding payment,
Right.
but also just in people showing incredible patience under pressure.
So it's not just being patient, it's more like a conscious, almost commendable act of holding back. You're choosing not to react impulsively.
Precisely. It elevates it beyond simple patience. It implies strength.
That makes sense. Okay, now moving from these personal qualities to public consequence, let's turn to ignominious.
Ignominious and eous.
That's a
Mouthful.
It is. Ignominious is an adjective. It means deserving or causing public disgrace or shame.
And the key word there is public.
Hmm.
This isn't just about feeling ashamed yourself.
Ah.
It's about a public and often lasting disgrace. And ignominious defeat isn't just a loss. It's one that brings widespread discredit, humiliation, often remembered as a real stain.
A stain, yeah, like on a reputation.
Exactly. It carries this heavy weight of dishonor that affects reputation, legacy. It resonates way beyond the immediate moment.
That distinction is crucial. So it's like an indelible mark on the public record, not just a fleeting embarrassment.
Think of historical events or, scandals that are forever labeled ignominious.
Right, I can picture that. Okay, shifting from the abstract to something, well, strikingly visual. Our next word is emaciated.
Emaciated, an adjective.
Emaciated. It describes someone or something abnormally thin or weak, usually because of illness or lack of food.
Emaciated evokes a really powerful, almost visceral response, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's not just thin.
No, not at all.
It's a descriptor for extreme, unhealthy thinness.
Hmm.
You picture someone where the body's resources are severely depleted. It really speaks to a state of severe suffering, physical wasting.
It immediately conveys vulnerability, deprivation.
Absolutely. It's a very stark and powerful word.
You can almost feel the hardship just hearing it. Incredibly descriptive for profound physical weakness. Okay, from physical states, let's explore patterns that can be, well, quite elusive. Inscrutable.
Inscrutable.
If something is inscrutable, it means it's impossible to understand or interpret. Mysterious. It's an adjective.
What makes something inscrutable? It isn't just that it's difficult to figure out, it's that it seems fundamentally unknowable.
Ah, okay.
It resists analysis, like an expression that gives absolutely nothing away,
Hmm.
or a really complex system whose inner workings remain totally opaque.
So it suggests a depth or a mystery you just can't penetrate, even if you try hard.
Exactly. It's not just a puzzle you haven't solved yet, like you said.
Hmm.
It feels fundamentally unsolvable, at least from the outside, like trying to read a blank page.
Okay. Now, in a really fascinating contrast to inscrutable, where meaning is totally hidden, we have a word that signifies absolute clarity. Undeniable truth, incontrovertible.
Incontrovertible. Another long one.
Right. Incontrovertible, also an adjective. It means not able to be denied or disputed.
Yeah.
Indisputable.
Yeah. When we call something incontrovertible, we're saying it's beyond all reasonable doubt. Period.
So it's not just strong evidence.
No, it's proof so clear, so overwhelming that no credible argument can stand against it. You hear this word a lot in legal settings or scientific proof for that exact reason.
Because it signifies certainty.
The highest level of certainty, really. It demands acceptance.
That's powerful. It really leaves no room for debate, no wiggle room at all. The absolute bar for certainty.
Exactly.
Okay, let's transition from certainty to things that happen, well, without any intention. Inadvertent.
Inuvurt. Adjective again.
Inadvertent, meaning not resulting from or achieved through deliberate planning. It's unintentional.
Inadvertent really highlights the absence of intent. That's the core of it.
Right.
An inadvertent action or an inadvertent outcome. It's purely accidental, no forethought, no malicious design involved. It separates a genuine mistake from, say, carelessness or a deliberate act.
Which is pretty important sometimes for figuring out responsibility or just understanding why something happened.
Absolutely crucial. It points to pure accident.
So a true accident, absolutely no plan to make it happen, good or bad.
That's the essence of it.
Okay. From unintentional actions, let's look at things that lack a consistent pattern. Erratic.
Erratic. Adjective.
Erratic describes something not even or regular in pattern or movement. It's unpredictable.
This word captures that fundamental lack of reliability or consistency. Think of an erratic heartbeat or an erratic flight path of an insect.
Or the stock market sometimes.
Oh, definitely erratic market behavior. All suggest a deviation from what's normal or expected. Makes them hard to predict, hard to control sometimes.
It speaks to a kind of chaotic fluctuation.
Yeah, unpredictable fluctuation. Can be worrying or just frustrating depending on the context.
That sense of unpredictability is key, though. It's not just random. It's like a deviation from a norm that makes it stand out.
Well put.
All right. Now, a word many of us wish we could apply more often to our to-do lists. Expedite.
Spudite. A verb this time.
To expedite means to make an action or a process happen sooner or be accomplished more quickly.
Expedite really speaks directly to efficiency, to acceleration. When you expedite something, you're not just, hoping it goes faster.
Right. You're doing something.
You're actively working to remove obstacles, streamline the steps, make sure it progresses faster towards completion. It implies a conscious effort.
Yeah, it's an active verb, a deliberate effort to speed things up, something we all crave, I think, in our busy lives.
Definitely. We could all use a bit more expediting sometimes.
Okay, from processes, sometimes we move to formal conclusions. And that brings us to dissolution.
Dissolution.
Dissolution. It refers to the closing down or dismissal of an assembly, a partnership, or even decomposition, like a substance breaking down.
Dissolution implies a really complete and often formal breaking apart.
Formal, okay.
Yeah, whether it's a dissolution of a marriage or a business partnership going under or even just a chemical dissolving, it signifies a complete separation, a disintegration of what was there before.
So it carries a sense of finality, undoing something.
Very much so. It's
Yeah.
not just an end, it's the components coming apart.
That paints a much clearer picture than just saying ending.
Hmm.
And from endings, we often encounter the act of, well, giving up, capitulate.
Ulite, a verb.
To capitulate means to surrender, to stop resisting an opponent or maybe an unwelcome demand.
This word carries the weight of a struggle, doesn't it? A struggle that is now ended with submission.
Yes.
It's often used in strategic contexts, like you hear about a military force capitulating,
Right.
or just in situations where someone finally yields to overwhelming pressure. Crucially, it implies there was a period of resistance before.
Ah, so the giving up is more significant because there was a fight first.
Exactly. The act of capitulation becomes a major turning point. It's that moment of strategic defeat or when the pressure just becomes unbearable. A powerful word for the end of a fight.
Definitely. Okay, let's tackle two words now that sound, well, remarkably similar but have profoundly different meanings. First up, pernicious.
Pernicious, adjective.
Pernicious, it means having a harmful effect, especially in a gradual or subtle way.
What's truly insidious about pernicious is how slow and often unnoticeable the harm is.
Right, it creeps up on you.
It's not an obvious sudden blow. It's something that slowly undermines or corrupts or injures over time. Like a pernicious rumor that quietly eats away at someone's reputation.
Or a pernicious influence.
Exactly. It's a danger that works subtly.
It's that subtle, almost unseen damage building up.
Yeah.
Okay? And now, its phonetic cousin, pertinacious.
Pertinacious, also an adjective.
Pertinacious. This means holding firmly to an opinion or a course of action, stubbornly persistent.
So in complete contrast to the harm of pernicious, pertinacious describes this remarkable, sometimes even admirable, stubbornness, persistence.
Admirable, okay.
Well, think about it. It's the quality of someone who just refuses to give up, who sticks to their convictions or their task despite obstacles.
Like a detective on a case.
Exactly. A pertinacious researcher or journalist will keep digging and digging until they find the truth. They won't be deterred.
Wow. So pernicious is quietly harmful, while pertinacious is stubbornly, maybe even commendably, persistent.
That's it.
What a fantastic pair of words. Shows how similar sounds can hide completely different meanings. You've got the slowly destructive versus the unyielding.
A great example of why precision matters.
Absolutely. Okay, from the subtle and the stubborn, let's move to a word that describes something heavy, both literally and figuratively. Ponderous.
And ponderous, adjective.
Ponderous. It can mean slow and clumsy because of great weight, but also, especially when talking about speech or writing, it means dull or laborious.
This word really captures that sense of heaviness in multiple ways, doesn't it?
It does.
Physically, something ponderous moves slowly because it's massive, but intellectually or stylistically, it describes something that just feels laborious,
Yes.
tedious, lacking agility.
Like a really long, boring lecture.
A ponderous lecture, exactly. It's likely to be dull, difficult to engage with because of its maybe density or just its slow pace. Feels
Yeah.
heavy.
That's so true. You feel the weight of it, whether it's a block of stone or just a conversation. You can almost feel the energy draining away.
You can. It implies a lack of lightness, of grace.
Right. Okay, now shifting to qualities that kind of defy expectations. Let's discuss precocious.
Precocious, adjective.
Precocious describes someone, often a child, who has developed certain abilities or inclinations much earlier than usual.
Precocious goes beyond just being smart or talented. It really highlights an unusually early development in a specific area,
Okay.
like a precocious reader who's reading chapter books at age 4, or a precocious artist, or a child with really advanced social skills for their age.
It often evokes a sense of surprise, maybe,
Wonder.
at a maturity that seems beyond their years.
Exactly. It's not just raw intelligence, it's the early manifestation of specific abilities or maturity.
Think of those child prodigies or kids who just seem like old souls.
That's the perfect image for someone precocious. It's not just ahead of the curve, it's remarkably ahead.
Okay. And finally, building on that idea of outstanding abilities, we have preeminent.
Preeminent, another adjective.
Preeminent. It means surpassing all others. Very distinguished in some way.
Preeminent signifies the absolute top tier, the peak, a level of excellence that stands, head and shoulders above everyone else in a particular field.
So the undisputed leader.
Precisely. It's a true mark of distinction. It implies that someone isn't just excellent, they're widely recognized as the leading figure. the master in their domain.
It suggests sustained and acknowledged superiority.
That's a great way to put it.
So it's not just very good. It really is the best, the recognized leader, a powerful word for true mastery.
Indeed.
And to wrap up our journey through these powerful words, let's consider one you probably encounter quite often in everyday life, especially when looking for comfort or convenience. Amenity.
Amen and a T.
A noun, an amenity.
Yeah.
It refers to a desirable or useful feature of a building or place.
This word is really crucial for describing those practical features that enhance comfort, convenience, utility, basically the good stuff.
Right, the perks.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
about what makes a space pleasant and functional. Could be a hotel with a pool and gym,
Or a park with nice walking trails.
or even an office with, good coffee machines and modern tech. Amenities are what elevate a basic place into a more desirable experience.
It's those little extras, or sometimes big extras, that make a place more livable, more appealing, or just easier to use.
That's it. They add value.
Okay. And that really wraps up our deep dive into these, well, I think quite powerful words. We've explored their nuances, tried to dissect their meanings, and seen how they bring precision and maybe even color to our language.
It's quite a collection.
It is. And the goal here for you, our listener, isn't just, memorizing words for a list. It's about giving you the tools to express yourself with greater precision.
And maybe to understand the world with deeper clarity, too.
Yes. It's about finding that exact word that fits, rather than just settling for something close enough, an approximation.
What's truly fascinating, I find, is how each of these words offers a unique lens. It lets you capture specific shades of meaning that more common words just, well, they miss.
They flatten things out sometimes.
They can, yeah. These words allow for a richer, more accurate description of the, let's face it, complex world we live in.
Definitely.
Which it raises an important question for you to think about. How might deliberately choosing one of these precise words, say ignominious, instead of just shameful, or pernicious instead of harmful, how might that not only improve how you communicate, but also maybe reshape your own perception?
Your understanding of a situation or a concept.
Exactly. Does expanding your vocabulary actually open up new ways of thinking, allowing for richer observations, more nuanced understanding, something to ponder?
That's a great thought to end on. Keep exploring, keep learning, and please join us next time for another deep dive.